Hey guys, what's going on? You look cute. My mom's watching me through the window. She's a creep. I'm on live. I look pretty? What? Okay, so I'm saying what? I smoked weed. She's like, why are your eyes red? I was crying. Mom! My mom's watching me through the window. She's a creep. I'm like this in the window fixing my hair. And she's watching me. She's like, and I'm like, what are you looking at? She's like, what's wrong with your eyes? What's wrong with your eyes? And I'm like, I smoked weed. And she's like, because I was crying before. So, I wanted to give you guys a message, right? Spirit's gonna have me channel some stuff for you guys right now. So we're going through major death and rebirths. I don't know if you guys are feeling this energy, but we are going through massive rebirth, death and rebirth. So you got, if you're here, your spirit guides wanted you to hear. Look how cute these slippers are. I just bought them. Your spirit guides wanted you to hear this. So I'm noticing that a lot of people. Good night, babe. Hi, Gina. Hey, everybody. Albie. Hi. Tony, BGSP. All right, so we're going through a massive transformation here. And I mean massive. I don't know who over here is feeling like they're going through like a death and a rebirth. Are you going through like a major change in your life, like something's really progressing, or it feels like it's slowing down completely? And it feels almost like you're well, I was about to say falling asleep, but you're wide awake. You know what I'm saying to you? Thank you for the badges, you guys. I appreciate you. It feels like you're falling asleep, but you're wide awake. Does that make sense to anybody here? Like you're falling asleep, but you're wide awake. It's like I'm hearing that song by Katy Perry, I'm wide awake, okay? So I'm about to start channeling, so the messages are about to come through right now, guys. So I'm asking Spirit to come through with the messages that we need to hear the most right now. So let's clear the energy and ground. And one of the things Spirit has given to me, they said something about about telling me to tell somebody to write a letter to them. So either you fought with somebody in your past. This could be, I'm hearing a father figure for some of you. My curls are looking shiny from that rice shampoo. I love it. Okay. Either this is a father figure or somebody in your life. Yeah, but the bird trying to keep me down. I hear you, boo. I hear you. So Spirit is funny like that because when you start moving on, when you start to move on, right? And you start to recognize who you are, again, the more you ascend, the bigger. It's like, you know how they say different levels, different devils? They say that for a reason. Thanks, soul. It's looking real shiny here and real white. I did the shampoo, the blue shampoo, the purple shampoo. So I was going to dye my hair yesterday. I had bought the dye and everything. And I went back and I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to rock it out. I'm going to wait, See, sorry, I started to cry. I'm getting emotional. Hold on. People are emotional tonight. So a lot of people are having major breakthroughs here. So they weren't understanding, like people weren't understanding. I had like my sister call me. She was going through something. My friend, a couple of other people were texting me, and I decided to write my family like a mass message, text message. Yeah, I can see your comment now. Yeah, I didn't see it before though. I am. Oh, you are? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna post it. So I wrote my family. I was just telling them, Elena, I wrote my family like a mass message saying like, hey guys, I just want you to know something. Don't get weird. Don't act creepy, but I love you guys. And I want to thank you for not giving up on me because you're not giving up on me. I'm here today and I'm able to say that I'm alive and I'm well today and I'm making changes for my highest good and I'm always trying to progress. And so one of my friends, Elena, said to me on the phone earlier, something that touched me, and she said, one of the things I admire about you is you're always trying to make yourself better, but you could put too much pressure on yourself, which is true, but I think that's what keeps me on my toes, trying to make myself better every day, right? But what Spirit has me focusing on for you guys is there's somebody. No, I see it, baby. Thank you, Gina. What Spirit has me focusing on is saying this: if there's somebody that you went through something with. Again, I'm hearing father figure for some of you, but this could be a male energy, or it could be, for some of you, it's your sister, okay? I'm just going to say straight up, spirits like talk about the sister. And some of you guys, it's your mom with her sister, okay? I'm hearing that very, very strongly. Somebody's mother and their sister are just, they just don't get along. And you like have been, I'm hearing, been stuck in the middle of the problems before, that you've gotten like, it's almost like they got you in the middle of their problems. I feel like one of the mothers feels like the other mother acts like she's too good for everybody. And I don't know what that's for, but this is coming through. I'm hearing Gina. And I think I'm hearing the name Sheena or Cheyenne. I'm not sure. So what I'm feeling here is somebody is being told, just write them a letter. Like, write them a letter. Now, for some of you, this is your ex. Like, you have a bad taste, I'm hearing, in your mouth about your ex. I'm hearing Tony. I'm hearing Libra, Scorpio, Aries. I think I'm hearing the name Damascus. That's a weird name to just come out of nowhere and say Damascus or Dominas. I don't know. Somebody is, either you fought with this person or something happened between you guys. That pimple is crazy. Something happened between you guys. Tony, I forgot you. I always forget when people are in here. Something happened between you and this person. And it's like, you wanna just let this go. You're kind of like, I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna just throw this out. Like, I'm not even gonna think about it. But Spirit's like, let's clear it in the throat chakra, please. Spirit is like the throat chakra, big activation. The earth is activating. It's show chakra right now. You heard me? Show. The show must go on. I'm hearing the show must go on. I'm hearing something about September 19th, August 29th, January 3rd, November 11th, 982. I'm hearing 982. Sadet Siani. I am feeling like whoever you did have this argument with, you need to either write them a letter or talk to them. Like I said, I wrote my family that text message out of nowhere. And, you know, my family's not really emotional. So I was like, thank you guys for everything you've done, blah, blah, blah. And I just felt like I needed to say thank you. And then they wrote back, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I was like, I'm just saying thank you, you know, because out of nowhere, they're like, but why are you saying that out of nowhere? Is everything good? I'm like, yeah, no, I just wanted to say thank you. Wow, for my ex, Anthony, just passed away. Today is his birthday. We had a bad breakup. Okay, so write them a letter. You got to write this person a letter. Whoever it is that you argued with, whatever the point behind the argument was. I don't care what it is. Just popped up with this big bitch and I was friends with 20 years ago. Wow. Okay, so this is for those of you, I'm not talking about those people that you try to like reconcile with, but they're like, no, fuck you, I hate you, motherfucker, because they're not in their, hey MJ, they're not in their headspace where they're ready for like to apologize or to even accept an apology. This is for those of you who know you can feel something, you can sense something. It's like this person keeps popping up in your dreams, they pop up in your thoughts, they pop up in your mind, and you're trying your very best to like forget about them. And it's not that I'm shaking because it's a little chilly out. It's not that you can't forget about them, you know, we are it's that they come up for everything, like almost like when you have an issue, this person comes up. Okay, I'm hearing Johnny, Scorpio. I'm hearing something about a Scorpio, Libra rising, Gemini. You need to talk to this person. It's like your throat chakra is being blocked from them. Tony, can you throw some healing energy to my throat chakra? Just help me clear it. Do your little Reiki on my throat. Because the spirit wants you to know. It's like, look at that thing up there. You see it? It's always up here. When the moon is full, you will always see this. And look, just look. And people will be like, oh, it's a planet. No, it's not a fucking planet. It is not, because it jumps up and down and moves around. So every time the moon is here, that thing is always next to it, okay? This is the blood moon. This is the blood moon. This is between a lunar eclipse and a lunar eclipse and a total lunar eclipse and an eclipse, okay? So we have a massive thinning of the veil right now. People are transitioning. Lots of people are transitioning over to the, I'm hearing, to the dark side. That's for some people. But a lot of people, I'm gonna say what, oh boy, we got the hiccups. Right when I said that. Excuse me. Best way to blow your nose. My mom hates when I do that. She's like, just your man, because I go, but I don't do it in front of people. I just did it in front of people. Any hooser. Right when I said that, the hiccups came, that there's massive transitioning. I don't think you guys see what's going on. So now I was watching this video earlier of women in Hollywood taking the shot. The side effects are cancer, but it helps them feel full to lose weight. And I'm gonna tell you right now, okay, spirit's coming through. Pay attention. Girls were running around getting BBLs, and this is a message. All right, there we go. Thank you, Tony. It worked. Did you do it, Tony? He had an unborn child together, which haunted me, and yes, we need to speak about it. My mom thinks the baby has been in her room since last week. Wow. I got assaulted by an Anthony. Wow. Okay, so listen, here's what I'm saying to you. Spirit needs you to hear this. You have to hear this, because there's a mass, a force of reptilians. Just, can you stop? Like, they're trying to block my throat, hiccups, what else? You make me fart. Like, I don't know. I'm still gonna stay on live. I'll fart throughout the whole damn live. Be like, sorry guys, I gotta get this message out. You know what I'm saying? Like, spirit is funny like that. Like, you know, wow. You guys notice? Those of you who notice, I just hiccuped and coughed at the same time. Just pay attention to the signs, okay? Thank you, Anthony, because you just cleared my throat and then the hiccups came. Say, spirit's funny like that. You ever notice whenever I get deep into a message, all of a sudden I start hiccuping, coughing. I can't, I'm trying to kiss my throat. Bruh. Look, okay. You see this right now, boy? My daughter. Okay. All right. So clear the energy. Thank you, spirit. So what I want to say is, spirit is saying this. For those of you who need to reconcile with someone, I would not choose violence. I'm hearing, I would not choose violence with this person. I'm hearing restraining order for somebody. I'm hearing this person, no matter what you do, I'm hearing Persian American. I'm seeing like green eyes, green or blue eyes. I'm not sure, big green eyes. Like, I'm seeing that. Whoever this person is that you need to reconcile with, write them a letter or do something, okay? Was just chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Start painting fucking lipstick up your face and shit. Nam Myoho Renge. Okay, no, but seriously. Remember when we used to watch, when we watched Tina Turner? It's funny. I'm thinking about Ike Turner and Tina Turner, and I was just thinking about somebody has a tendency to be violent here. Violent. I'm hearing I was a stalker. Okay. All right. Some shit's coming through here for a reason. Spirit wants to give you guys a slight, I'm hearing, disposition of farewell warnings, because as you're moving into your next, this is your, I'm hearing your time to shine. This is your time to shine. And this is your time to shine. And what the fuck is that? The Scorpio on me is super nosy. What is that? Bruh. I shit you not. Look, hold on. It's far, but I see everything. You see that light? It looks like it's like a house light, but it's not. Look, right there. You see that shit? You see it? It's like moving left and right and going up a little bit and down a little bit. You see it, right? It looks like a house light, but it's not. It's not. It's like twirling. Oh my God. I wish you guys could come here one night and just see what goes on in my skies. Right across from me up there is like the mountains. Okay, anyway. My nosy ass sees everything, so that's why I'm always constantly. That's why Spirit loves me, because I'm nosy. I'm like, what's that? What's that? And you have to be nosy in order to like get connected to Spirit. You gotta. What is that? What's that sound? What is that noise? Like today, the appliances in my house were talking to me. I know that sounds crazy, but I hear it, so because that's a way Spirit uses to communicate. And also we pick up the vibrations, like the EMF. We pick that up through like pipes and through air conditioners and vacuums and things like this, because it's energy, right? It's like it requires a certain amount of energy. The plug, the wires, if you know the movie Casper, he goes through the wires, the telephone wires, and he shoots through to get into the TV to control the TV, if you've seen that. So what I'm hearing here for you guys is, this is important, I'm telling you, like, please take this shit to the head right now. Those of you who are spiritually activated, I'm hearing you, you're not cursed. I'm hearing that, like, we have to be aware that right now Spirit is trying to put us on a detour. And for some of us, it is really us with us, because we're not willing to, I'm hearing, accept our gifts, and we're trying to like just do the human thing and fuck the gifts right now. I'm busy. Like, I'm hearing that, like, you just want to focus on what you got going on, and Spirit's, it's too much for you sometimes. And so Spirit's saying you're getting the spiritual detour for a reason right now. And for some of you are really, I just saw the number 33. Some of you are really going to find out your purpose this year. And I'm hearing before October 2023, for somebody here, there's some major transformation in your life. But some of you, December, I'm hearing December 25th and 29th. I'm hearing those dates specifically that you're going to, I'm hearing something. I'm almost, oh, holy night, dear. I'm hearing that song. The sky, why am I hearing the skies are, I'm hearing the skies are gonna be falling. That's what I'm hearing. But that's not what's gonna happen. Don't get scared. But what Spirit's trying to say, somebody's gonna find out their purpose, okay? I know, I hate when I go all over the place with the messages, but just listen. But just listen, because it's like hard to channel when I'm channeling for a lot of people. It's like, they want to talk about everything. And I don't know if somebody was born around Christmas, because they're showing me a baby being born around Christmas. I don't know if your child or you were born around Christmas time. But this is a message. You're seeing small orbs through the sides of your eyes. Yeah, because my whole house flooded and heat went in the last 48 hours while running a 103 fever, been tested. Okay, I'm telling you right now, whoever is comfortable with things that should be uncomfortable, Spirit is making you uncomfortable so that you can get back to your comfort, because you're uncomfortable right now because this is not the life you were meant to live. And for those of you who I'm talking to, I'm not saying you're living the wrong life, you're on the wrong path. That's not what I'm saying. Actually, you're exactly where you need to be. So Spirit wants to get us to be just a little bit uncomfortable, because they're like, I know it seems like punishment, like we're like smacking you across the face with tests, but this is like the final countdown. Dun, 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 dun. I'm hearing dun, 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 dun. I see Rocky running to the top of the stairs, and he's got his hands up with his gloves, and he's like, I did it, Adrian, I did it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and Adrian's like, and then when she died, it's like, you see him like, think about the part that they're showing me. Adrian passes away, and then he does it, and then he talks like she's still standing there, because Adrian was there the whole time. Adrian never left you. For some of you, your soulmate is not, they're not there. You have not met your soulmate yet. For some of you, you know your soulmate. I'm getting tickled in my neck. For some of you, you know your soulmate's out there. And I'm not talking about like your soulmate. I'm talking about your soulmate, like soulmate. When you meet this person, your birthday's November 29th. Okay. Born 10 days before Christmas. Okay. This is why they're saying that. My birthday's November 30th. All right. Pay attention, because this is why Spirit said, talk about the birthdays that's coming up. I think I'm hearing August or Augustine. I'm not sure. I'm hearing Layla or Liana. Layla. What? I'm watching over Bella. I'm hearing that. I just heard that. You saw that? I feel like somebody touched me. What? I'm watching over Bella. Ellis. Leah. Scorpio. I'm hearing the sunrise. Somebody's aunt is talking right now. So I'm her aunt. Tell her I'm her aunt. I'm her aunt, okay? Bella is my sister's daughter. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. Bella is your sister's daughter, right? That's why I was like, who do I know that's named Bella? I was going to name my daughter that. That's the funny thing. I was going to name Eliana Bella or Gia. Bella or Gia. Those were the two names that I love. But I went to the hospital and all the babies' names were Gia or Bella. And I was like, what the fuck is going? This is like a time warp. I went in and I was looking at all the babies' names and it was like Bella, Gia, Bella, Gianna. I was like, what the fuck? And Spirit was like, no, something else. Then her father chose Aliana, and then I find out recently, because I like never looked, but her name means God has answered you. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I remember saying, I'm never gonna have a kid. I have a feeling this lifetime's not gonna be for me and kids, right? And I always thought, I'm not going to have a kid this lifetime. But then Eliana was born, and when we ended up naming her Eliana, and then it means God has answered you, right? No, something else. Bella is my dog's name. Okay, so see, okay, here's the thing. Look, here's the thing. Why am I here on this live right now? Why did I grab this live right now? Why did I say I'm getting on, I want to talk to the peoples? Number one is this. Let me tell you, be fully aware that haters, you motherfucker, my tongue. The haters are well and aware of every good thing that happens to you. They're not, listen, they think they're out to destroy you, but they don't understand that they're working for us. You see what I'm saying? You're not working against me. You're working for me. Because each time you tell me I'm a piece of shit, I don't deserve this, I realize, oh my God, I'm not a piece of shit and I deserve this, because shadow, they think they're like, and they're off in their shadow world and la and I'm a scary creature and I'm a bad guy and I'm going to go here and I'm going to destroy these people's lives. But what they don't understand is that actually the universe uses shadow people, shadow, dark angel energy, reptilian frequencies to actually help humanity ascend. And so in their distorted reality, they think what they're doing is like, I got you, bitch. But it's more like, you might have like reigned in hell, but you're actually serving in heaven without even wanting to, bro. And so it's like, you can't distort my reality because your reality is fully dysfunctional. And I'm hearing you come from a dysfunctional family and all that. And I'm hearing that, okay? And it's like, these leotards are too tight for you, I'm hearing, okay? Somebody's got like a string and it's like in the crack of their ass and they're very uncomfortable and they're asking you to pick the wedgie for them. It's like, bro, pick your own wedgie. I'm not digging in your ass to pick your wedgie for you. I know this sounds like crazy, but you have to understand the metaphor. It's like, imagine someone standing there with a tight ass leotard and the shit is riding up their ass and they look at you dead in the eyes and they go, excuse me, can you just do me a favor real quick? Can you pull this wedgie out for me? My leotard is riding up my ass. It's like, I'm not, what the fuck I look like? You pull your own wedgie out, bro. But no, they expecting you to pull their wedgies out for them. It's like, dude, I've had a wedgie for like 5 years now and I've been pulling it out. And every time the wedgie went up my ass, I kept pulling it out. And every time it went up my ass some more, I kept pulling it out. That's the difference between me and you. I'll never stop picking my wedgie. I'm not, I got a booger, I'm taking it out. You're just going to keep it in there because on account of you're afraid what people will think about you. You have loogies and mucus in your throat and you'll just keep it in there and swallow it because you don't want people around you to go, ew, you're so gross. You're spitting? Yeah, I'm not going to swallow my loogie. I don't know what world you come from, but I am good, right? So it's like, yeah. Mana, mira, home the pizza. Yeah, bum. She's a foodie, this girl. I love her. Okay, so then I'm hearing rectangular earrings. I don't know what that's about. That's what I just heard. So here's what I'm here. Who am I referring to in the title? I was saying earlier in the live, which I will save this live, is that somebody needs to write somebody a letter. This person, it's no contact. And I'm hearing no contest. This person is in a contest with you. They want to win at all costs. I want to send these energies love and light. Once and for all, I was angry. Mars in retrograde helps to get the anger out. It helps to get the frustration out. Like, fuck this. I hate you. I was running around the house today saying I fucking hate you. It's the spirit. But you can't do that because you got to understand that we have to send these energies love and light right now because I'm telling you, the earth is, I'm hearing fumigated with, it's like, when there's like somebody's got roaches in their house, God forbid, no judgment, but somebody got roaches in their house. If you don't fumigate the apartment, they'll grow further, right? It'll get bigger and bigger and bigger, just like you sage, you Palo Santo. However, sometimes you can fumigate and there'll still be that one or two roach that's hiding behind the cupboard. Like, I know this shit, I've been here before. Let's just move back here. It won't bother us. So dog bark right there. I feel like you need to, thank you for the badges, you guys. I love you. I feel like you need to give these energies love and light and just let them know, like, hey, buddy, look, man, even when you see me doing something that's not the greatest, it's not because of you. I'm doing these actions because it's me now. Now it's me with me. As opposed to before, bark again. Yes, dog, bark right on cue. As opposed to before, when I was doing stuff and I was unaware, like my friend was saying earlier, yo, you're aware. At least you're aware and you want to make these changes. That's the first start. Being aware, let's say somebody's like doing toxic shit. They're gossiping all week at work and they're just doing it like it's, I'm a gossiper, I'm going to talk shit, but then they don't sit back and go, yo, I'm gossiping too much. I need to change that about me. That's a person who's ignorance is bliss type of energy. And we're not pretending to be ignorant about the things we know we need to change about ourselves. And see, one of the best things about doing all that shadow work is then you get to a point where you can look at your own shadow in the face and be like, all right, bitch, how much longer are we doing this for? You know, and it's like, not with your spirit guides, because we could do this. We tend to do this. Hey, spirit guides, like, what do you want from me? How can I, and you start to get upset with like these guides and these guardian angels and the universe because you think like it's them telling you what to do. They literally will support you in the most darkest parts of your life. Spirit has been through thick and thin with me, and I would have done the craziest shit, and I'm wilding out, and I still felt my angel's presence looking at me from the side going, whenever you're ready, I surrender. And I'm telling you, they're just, guardian angels are on standby right now. They're like, doo-doo. I hear the Jeopardy song in the background. They're sitting up on the top of your roof. They're watching over you, and they're going, hey, babe, I'm not judging you. No judgment. I know you're wilding out. You're still not ready to get out of this toxic relationship. The throat chakra is a big focus here. We have a lot of throat chakra activation, but also stimulation and needing to work on the throat chakra. I feel like warm juices, teas, and honey, and no, like I usually abuse my throat with like ice, you know what I'm saying? And a little, I've been doing good with the cigarettes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still smoking cigarettes, but I'm doing much better with them, okay? So, Spirit wants us to focus on cleansing these areas. Yes, I'm hearing throat, the crown, and of course, number one, the solar plexus. Oh, can I tell you a secret? Let me tell you a secret. You do. I have to put tea on right now. A bunch of your messages have aligned with things I saw, and now my throat chakra is clearing, but I'm not sick or smoking. Okay. You want to know a secret? One of the things that I've done before, so spirit will be like, starve them out. And I remember I was going through a really dark time. Like, this is like a year ago. I was going through a shitty time. Like, I was just like in the deep depths of the shadowest past life, looking at my past lives going, what the fuck kind of lives did I live? Upset with everything. I can't believe this. This is not fair. Because a lot of times we were misguided, and a lot of times we got, I'm not going to lie, played, manipulated. And I starved those dark forces that were within and around me, or whatever it was, or attached to me. I starved them out. And what do you mean by starving out? For like 4 days, I fasted and did nothing but drink water and like black coffee, and that's it. No sugar, literally water and black coffee. It was 4 days. I didn't eat anything. I wasn't hungry. I didn't want to see food. By the third day, I felt incredible. The fourth day, I felt like a fucking god. You know what I'm saying? And then I just remember for like the next 6 to 8 months, everything was just going phenomenally for me because I starved them the fuck out. Am I exhausted? Let me tell you, I'm waking up super exhausted and then like irritated, but trying to like stay focused and like the not hold on. Hey. You're scaring the shit out of me. What the hell wrong with you, girl? Hold on, guys. Sorry, where's the lighter? Cheese. So, bring him here. Bring him here. So, my bad. Oh, alright, so, this is what I'm feeling. Ah, you motherfucker. So I feel like this. This is the message, right? The message that Spirit wants to give. This is so, I'm here so clairvoyant. Whoa, okay. Okay, some of you are definitely either hearing voices or seeing people in your third eye, or like you just like, I'm hearing. Okay, this is not negative, but this is me to tell you right now, the veil is super thin. One of the things I'm noticing when I go deep into sleep, what I've been doing when I'm waking up in the alpha state, which if you ever look up this lady, her name is Helen Hatzel. She did the Joe Silva method. And what she did was she used the alpha state. And Joe Silva taught 7 of his children how to pass tests in school by helping them meditate and listen to the answers. So he would, as his kids were laying there, he would get them into a deep hypnosis, like a state of meditation, basically. That's what hypnosis is, which I want to do that with people so bad, because my voice, I'll be like, close your eyes. Now, I want you to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, tell me what you're seeing. Where are you walking to? I'm going to like lead them in a pathway, open the doors for them so they could release trauma. They could do like, like rapid therapy, like a hypnosis session. And I've been doing that in the morning. I wake up and I'm like, still halfway deep in my sleep, in my dream, and I start telling my brain, I'm, my own manifestations, which I'm not going to share with you until it comes to fruition. And then I'm like, hey guys, I did this and it worked. Because I tell Spirit, like, I want to be an example of what manifestations that I've gone through, and that I could help people visualize and get through it and do like a mass. It's not hypnosis. It's just helping people get into a state of relaxation. Okay. Because that's where we're at. When we're at the state of the alpha wave, right? When the alpha waves hit us, that's that wave between REM and sleep. So right before you're about to like get into that REM state where you're like falling asleep, that's when I'll hear a voice, because you're in between worlds. Your body's there, but your spirit has been like let go of a little bit. You ever have that happen where you're about to fall asleep? First thing I see is the full moon, and after 5 minutes I go back to sleep. One thing I will tell you guys, do not wake up and do this. It's like sounds stupid because like we're used to it, but get yourself out of that habit. One thing I've been doing, falling asleep at night, I use white noise and gray noise. Somebody put me onto that. Thank you for that. White noise and gray noise. Or it's the sleep in a spaceship sound. It's like it sounds like just like a real vibration, and I use that, and I swear to you, it knocks me the fuck out. And plus that, I don't hear the channeling in my ear, because I'm constantly in channel mode no matter what. I am connected to the universal mind. That mind is good, and through that universal mind I receive collective consciousness thoughts and things that they're experiencing. So I could be in a room and all of a sudden my cord that's attached to the universal mind can pick up what everybody's thinking in the room. It'll be like it's like beep 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 beep. But I learned how to tune and turn that on. Turn it on, tune it on, turn it off. So this is one of the things I'm going to do in my classes. I want to teach people, first of all, how to get themselves in a deep alpha state. I want to teach them how to turn it off, because if you don't turn off spiritual communication, it will drive you motherfucking nuts. Now I'm sleepy during the day, but at night I'm wide awake. So yeah, so the cycle of the moon, that's why I always post, you're not depressed, it's the fucking moon cycle, because the cycles of the moon, I'm hearing this very strongly for you. Spirit wants you to monitor when your period comes. Want to know what's crazy about me? When my period comes, every time it's right before a full moon. So like when the moon's like, what is it, waning gibbous? When it's like almost full, like 3-4 days before it's full, my period always comes during that time. And it ends when the moon is like halfway. Right? So it starts at the cycle where the moon is fully full and almost full, and then it stops in the middle of the thing. It's important as a woman to know, because the moon cycle and your period cycle, and yeah, it's very important when it comes together like that, because that tells you, it's like almost like your body's telling you, this is going to be the time where you're going to feel down and shitty. Do everything possible not to feel shitty. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And for men, it's like, when you start feeling not sexual for men, I would say I'm hearing that strongly. Like all of a sudden you're not horny, you don't feel like, you don't even want to think about sex. Like you're like a woman saying to her husband, I got a headache, leave me alone. So for men, it's that. For women, some women get hornier when they have their period, and actually masturbation can really relieve so much cramps. For me, I've done it before. I gotta say, I'm be honest with you, it's been months and months and months since I masturbated, thought about sex, only because I'm trying to clear other things in my life before I even think about that type of stuff. And so it's very important to know yourself in that manner. Okay, you got it 3 days ago. Me too, 3 days ago. So you see what I'm saying? Look, we're all in the same fucking period. That's how connected we are. Spirit saying, like, pay attention to the cycles of the moon. That's when I start literally thinking, if I was not who I am today, back then, if I would have known that's what was happening, like, oh my God, I'm not depressed. It's the fucking moon cycles. I didn't realize it, but I was going through that. And I remember during the moon cycles, I would sleep. I didn't want to take a shower. Bro, 3-4 days without a shower. I know you might think that's dirty, but I'm not running around sweating all day. Like, I'm home. I work from home. It's not like I'm outside and there's dust and dirt everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'll sometimes give myself a whore bath. I'm not even kidding. Wash my pussy. You know what I'm saying? It's because I don't feel like washing my whole body. I'm like, I don't want to do the shower. Because I don't know about you guys, but it's the same thing with me when I clean my house. When I'm about to clean my body, I'm not going to be in there for 5 minutes. I know it's going to be a 35 to 40 minute shower. Everybody gets so annoyed because I'm in the shower for 40 minutes. I have to leave the door unlocked because people got to pee. Like 10 people pissed and took a shit while I'm taking a shower. No, they didn't. But I'd be like, you're not taking a shit, and listen to my daughter. She could poop if she wants because that's my little bubble. But he's a little baby poopy. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's really important to understand yourself like this, so you don't think you're like depressed or going through like nothing's wrong with you. You're not bipolar. You don't have ADHD. None of that. When I start talking fast like this, I've had people write to me and be like, bitch, what drugs are you on? Honey, if I was on drugs, I wouldn't be talking. I'd be just staring at the screen like, you know what I'm saying? Or like you'd see me like, you know, because if I took a perk today, I'm gonna be like, bleh. You know, if I did coke right now, motherfucker, I'd be stuck. I'd be like, guys, what's that noise? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't got time to be paranoid and fucking staring at things like, you know, when nothing's there. That's not me today. So when you see me active like this, that's called channeling. If you ever watch any channel or ever listen to Abraham Hicks, somebody will ask her a question. She'll be like, she answers like a fucking machine gun, like machine gun Kelly mouth. You know what I mean? Like she just doesn't stop. She's like Eminem spitting fire, you know, hot. It's like me, like channeling like I'm a rapper or something. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Spirit says that you got to do this and you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? If I could rhyme everything, I would kill it. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying to you is that you're not depressed. Check your moon cycles, understand your power. One of the things Spirit's trying to do for us right now is to try to help us recognize our power. So through recognizing our power, one of the things that's going to happen is that you're going to think you're not powerful. Right? Anthony knows he when he gets excited and talks, like, I know the Angel Squad members from the get, I remember I used to be around them, they start channeling. I'm like, you know, you're channeling right now, right? Like you're literally channeling. And you don't recognize it, right? My friend today was on the phone with me. This girl was picking up messages for me so clearly, and then she sat there and remembered I said something to her and that she didn't respond to it. That's Spirit. They said, yo, she told you something important today. You need to hit her back and tell her what she needs to do about it. And then she wrote to me like hours later saying, yo, my bad, I realized I didn't respond to you. Where it's like, it's so weird. Me and her are learning to be friends with each other. I've never had a friend that I listen to their problems, they listen to mine. Not that we have problems, but we have, you know, a day's worth of issues. And, you know, we are channeling, and she was channeling while she was talking to me. And I asked Spirit to give me a message through her. And they did, because she's super powerful psychically. It's crazy. And I was channeling for her. She knows, I'm not going to say names, but she knows a celebrity that passed. And I was like channeling his mom's name. Like I was going in. Like it's getting to that point where Spirit's trying to show us like, yo, you're super powerful. Now you need to recognize it. And it's to the point. The moon is like the moon. The moon is what? The moon is in Taurus right now, and it's the blood moon, and we're in between a lunar eclipse and total lunar eclipse. So the veil is super thin, and the blood moon actually they known that as, like, let's say there was a witch who was like buried for hundreds of centuries. When the blood moon came up, she was able to free herself. This is like a very powerful energetic time. You think about the blood moon and then Mars being a retrograde. Mars, the planet, its color is red, and it's the planet of action and chaos, right? But it's the planet of action. So if you're finding yourself getting angry at shit and you're getting mad at shit, you know what? Spirit wants you to get mad. They want you to see what you don't want, what you don't like no more, and tell yourself, like, I don't like I will sit there and tell myself in the mirror, I don't fucking like when you do this, or you eat like that, or you don't fucking listen to me when because it's like my spirit is telling my body to do shit. My body's arguing with her. I'll be like, bitch, you're gonna eat fucking healthy. And then my body's like, my body's like, nah. One more drink. I like let's say if I was drinking alcohol, which I don't, but one more drink. Come on, one more. It's like almost like an addict, like when they're trying to get clean and then this little voice in their head tells them, just one more time. Come on, don't you just want to feel that feeling one last time? It's the same thing when you're trying to change something. Spirit will come in and be like, that's why one of the things, if you don't want the devil to know your next move, stop telling him things out loud. One of the things I learned, I do not. I never mess with the message because I'm connected to the collective, very connected to the collective, which when they're feeling a certain way, I feel a certain way too. But it's like this. I'm learning to control that, where I'm taking on the collective's energy, because when the earth is shifting, I'm shifting with it. And when it's ascending, I'm ascending with it. When it's descending, I'm descending with it. So Spirit is saying, like, actively point out the things you don't like and allow the anger to come through and frustrate you, because at the end of all this, you will find yourself learning how fucking powerful you are, because this is the moment, this is the big test, the big reveal. One thing's working out, the next thing's not, and you're going up and you're going down, and you're going, I'm gonna change this and I'm not gonna change this, I'm gonna do this and I'm not gonna. And I was in my bed to the point earlier where my whole body I was vodying. My body was vibrating. Yeah, I was vodying. Vibration in the body. My whole body was vibrating from top to bottom. And I learned something today. And I had said I don't want to do this, but actually wrong, because it's exactly what I want to do. And it's exactly what I'm supposed to do. And my purpose is being revealed to me. And now what's shedding is the things that are no longer serving me. And so Spirit's not telling me to stop doing something. They're telling me to do what I'm doing, but in a different way. So a lot of you here is what I'm hearing for you now. We're picking up a message for you guys. And for all of us, this has been a message the whole time. And Spirit's saying like this: what you need to tell them is that what you're doing is not wrong. It's that you need to, I'm here, and get paid more for it. You need to be rewarded for it, because you feel like you're doing so much, but you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. Okay? It's not about your desires of recognition. Like, I need everybody to say I'm cool, because if not, I'm stupid. So Spirit's saying, yeah, exactly. It's good, Puma, very good. Open up with somebody when you get upset. Spirit is saying you're vibrating quickly right now. And so I would really check into that feeling that you're getting with anger, and look at the shadow and go, you know what, shadow? Thank you for pointing out what I hate and what I dislike. It's not that I hate it, but I want to make this change. And I feel like you're really being shown who you truly are. And Spirit is saying you don't have to stop doing what you're doing. You just need to find a new way to do it. Some of you are doing something that's amazing. You're just not getting paid for it. And that's not cool. Like, I'm hearing you have a talent, you have a gift, but you're not getting paid enough. I'm hearing you're charging clients too little. You're too humble. You need to, I'm saying, I'm hearing unhumble yourself. Get on your shit. You deserve more. You deserve more money. You deserve more freedom. You deserve to have fun. And you fucking deserve everything good in life. And it's like, we need to start accepting that. And so one of the reasons why we get depressed and we get down is because it's like we accept abundance into our lives, but we're not actually accepting it. We're not actually like, yes, I open up my arms now to receive the truth. And I just dropped down and I said that. Okay. This is a message for myself, but for everybody else too. And so when Spirit gives me a message that comes through as something I'm experiencing, it's 100% because that's what we're all experiencing right now. And you don't have to be. It's not like, oh, I'm experiencing it. So no, this is not about that. It's about collectively, when I jump on these lives and you guys are watching these videos, and whoever's watching this video later, you know that Spirit led you here for a reason. We don't get led to nothing for no reason. How do you be less humble? I've always been told I'm super humble. So being humble, we get the mistake that being humble is everything to do with, like, when somebody wants, like, to compliment you, for instance. Oh my God, you look so pretty. And you're like, no, I don't. From now on, when someone compliments you and says you look pretty, be like, thanks, I worked real hard on it today. You look nice too, though. You know what I'm saying? But I worked real hard. Yeah, you're right. I do look pretty nice today. I'm not gonna lie. Or when somebody says, yeah, you're so smart, yo, you are so intelligent. Instead of being like, no, I'm not. Yeah, I am. I work really hard to be intelligent. Thank you, though, because, you know, if you weren't intelligent, how could you know how could you know I'm intelligent if you weren't intelligent? Accept the offers that the universe brings to you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Somebody opens the door for you? Yeah, man, that's right. Open the fucking door for me. But not in an ego way. It's like a powerful, like, I don't want power over you. Power is not about, I don't want to be powerful. I don't want to be better than anybody here. I'm knowing this resonates with almost all of us. That's why we're here. I'm saying it's, you're amazing. You deserve it. And I know you always tell me that. And you know what? Just like I tell you that, and we all tell each other that. How funny is it that we all tell each other, yo, you're mad smart. You're so good at this. And I remember Tony right here. He's in the chat. I remember him coming to the retreats and me being like, yo, fucking do Reiki on everybody. And he was like, really? Like, not like, oh, really? Like he's a goofball. More like, really? Like, you have faith in me to do that? Because I don't know him. I could have been like, motherfucker, I don't know you. You don't know what you're doing. I fully was like, go do that shit. And he did it. And people were like, I feel amazing. My vagina's vibrating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people believe in us, and then we like kind of like have to do that too. We have to act like we're somebody else talking to us. Like, act from now on. Hey Zen, my darling. From now on, when somebody tells you you're beautiful, say thank you. Thank you. I worked really hard on my face today, and I did my makeup. Thanks. Somebody tells you your hair is so beautiful, say thanks. Oh my God, I'm working so hard. You know, instead of being like, oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. And especially if you're going in a relationship, let's not do this anymore. When a guy compliments us, they hate this more than anything. When they're like, you look so beautiful, baby. You're like, oh, I feel fat. I don't like this dress. I look stupid. And it's like you're fishing for compliments. Just be like, babe, you're right. I do look fine. You know what I'm saying? You know that confidence will build a fucking somebody else. You could not. I know people that, in my eyes, everybody's beautiful in their own way. But you always know, like, good looking, and there's like, alright, you know what I'm saying? I've known dudes that I fell in love with that were not good looking at all. They were actually, in some people's eyes, not ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like, my sister used to be like, he's ugly. Why do you like him? I'd be like, Bean, just look at him. Look at his clothes. And she'd see, like, his sneakers fucking matching his fucking t-shirt. And his boxes were matching his jeans. And his t-shirt was matching. And I'm like, his hat is on fucking crispy. He's got a perfect haircut. He's mad clean. Mad clean. Like, I could do this to his face and no dirt's coming off. I could do that to his neck with a fucking alcohol pad. No dirt's coming off. Sometimes it's not about how the person looks. Sometimes a person could be clean, funny, smart, the way they dress, and you could fall in love with that. Sometimes a person could look good as fuck, but then you talk to them for like 5 minutes and you're running. Yeah, it really does. So I'm telling you right now, you know, I love some ugly ass dudes. And that's, you know why we loved ugly dudes in the past? I'm going to tell you why some of us loved ugly girls and ugly dudes. Well, again, I don't think anybody's ugly, but, you know, again, like I said, what makes a person ugly to me is how they act. Straight up, she could be the baddest bitch on earth. But if I can read through her energy, you could be like, I don't give a fuck if somebody's like, you're just hating on her because she's prettier than you. And I'll look at the person like, bitch, are you dumb? I don't see what she looks like, bro. I'm feeling what's inside of her. And that bitch is an ugly person. Give her a week or two and she will show your ass who the fuck she really is. And you will see who the fuck she really is. Oh, I'm hearing this so strongly, you guys. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm just picking this up. So lately I've been like sort of watching some stuff Kim Kardashian's doing, and something told me, because she came in my dream with her sister, right? And they were acting like assholes to the person in the drive-thru. They were like, can you just make sure we're next? And I was like, yo, don't talk to people that feed you like that. Like, they'll spit in your food. And she was like, laughing. And then Spirit was like, she's being used as a puppet, like where whatever. Notice when she was like thicker and her butt was bigger, and Chloe looked so good, thick to me, so good, and now I'm so sorry. Why? Some people just don't do skin. It's not for you. That's like me being 110 pounds. Bro, I'm gonna look like I smoked meth for 3 weeks and I didn't fucking eat. You know what I'm saying? No, bitch. Some people's faces are not made for skinny. I'm just gonna say, okay? Trust me when I tell you this. So Spirit's telling me, like, people like Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, these people that are on top, they're using them as like a basis for what the females will follow along with. You don't understand? Like, she's a puppet for I'm hearing master Masters of Illusions. She's the puppet for it. So I don't hate her as a person or anybody else. What I do feel is that they have absolutely no idea that I'm hearing being cloned. Oh my God. They have absolutely no idea that they're being used for an agenda. Or they know exactly what's going on. They know exactly what's going on and they're doing it and they're getting paid for it and they don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. Watch this now. Skinny's in, right? All of a sudden, these Hollywood bitches are taking that Viavum or something. It's like a shot they take, and the side effects are cancer, and it's for them to be skinny, right? And so that they don't eat. And it's like, how does celebrity lose all this weight? I don't know. They get a fucking needle that could possibly give them, if they start getting throat cancer or, thyroid cancer, if you see celebrities start saying I have thyroid cancer, it's because they've been taking that shot to like lose weight. So I'm hearing, watch the agenda. Once one person in Hollywood, the main person gets used to tell you, hey guys, I got the vaccine. Like, no, Mariah Carey had a video of her getting the so-called vaccine, and somebody said the needle like moved to the side. Like they zoomed it in, and the needle moved to the side. Okay, yeah. And I'm just telling you right now, these people, even if they are getting the vaccine, a vaccine. I'm not even talking about COVID, none of that. So don't misinformation me and delete this video because I'm not talking about that. Even if they get a vaccine, their doctors are not your doctors. Okay. Kaka-poo-poo, their doctors are not your doctors. Yeah, they are. Tony, look it up. What's this new needle that celebrities getting to lose weight? What are the side effects? Fucking thyroid cancer is one of them. They're risking getting thyroid cancer just to be skinny. And if you hear celebrities are getting thyroid cancer, you will see. You know? Okay. I cannot join baddies because I cannot join the agenda to ruin the black youth, the white youth, the young children. I can't do it because of that reason, okay? So my spirit guides told me, even though this person is not a bad person, whatever, it's the entities that they work for, okay? Pay close attention. I don't hate Natalie. I love Natalie. I think she's funny. I think she's hilarious. I think she's a smart businesswoman. I love all of the bad girls. I don't hate none of them. Even if they hate me, I love you, baby. I don't hate you. I love you, boo. Call me. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate you. But they work for entities. And these entities are if I walked in that crib, I'm going to be picking up all these entities. And then when I start acting crazy, y'all going to know that I picked up the entities. So you know what I'm saying? You have to understand something. Yeah, my eyebrows do look thicker. And I'm letting them actually naturally grow now, because if you could see, that's the microblading. You see those lines right there? And right there, it's the microblading. But I'm letting my actual eyebrows grow onto it, so I don't have to do microblading, but I might go get a slight touch up, like right here a little bit, and right here. But it kind of looks like, those shadow ones that everybody's doing? Anywho, I'm hearing hickory dee hurrah. I'm hearing auto-tuned agenda, okay? Auto-tuned agenda. It sounds good. It looks good, but when you take all of the effects off, it sounds like shit. And that's what you need to watch. They sound good. They look good. The agenda is full force right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, those of you who have not, I'm hearing, given up your fucking soul to follow these mass... I just feel like it's like a mass... You're going to see what I'm saying too. I'm hearing... something about the Jewish religion too. Something's gonna come out. With Hollywood Jewish people. I'm hearing, not Jewish people, but like Jewish elite. I'm hearing something like this is gonna come out. This they got this. That rapper. He tattooed Mark Zuckerberg. He tattooed Mark Zuckerberg and White Lives Matter on his leg. Now, do I think that that's bad for a black person to walk around and say White Lives Matter? No, because white people say Black Lives Matter all the time. So there's no difference to me. Either way, you're still following a mass corporate cult fucking ideological fucking idolatry, whatever the fuck you're following, some fucking banner of a woman who made $88 million and said she was going to help all these hoods and all the ghettos, but the bitch is living in fucking a mansion worth $10 million and she has not done nothing. The places that she was supposedly helping for BLM look worse than when she was fucking before she was there. So don't fucking get it twisted. Bitch, you got $88 million for Black Lives Matter. Why aren't you in Flint, Michigan and all of these places fixing the water? Why don't you give them $2-3 million and be like, yo, help them fix this water? Since you give a fuck about black people so much, bitch. They don't give a fuck about you. When will you wake the fuck up? These motherfuckers don't give a fuck. Jewish lives matter, white lives matter. Your life don't matter to them. How insignificantly small is your brain that you cannot grasp the concept that there is an agendic, egotistical, narcissistic, governmental placement in place. They issue the propaganda and they influence you and your children. And until you fucking get out of the matrix mentality, you will continuously be trapped in the era of recycling your reincarnations, reimagine your life, and get the fuck out of the agenda. Get out of the matrix. Step out of the zone. It's okay. It's safe. You're not in a dome. You can fly out of out to the stratosphere. You're not in the movie Hunger Games where they're stuck in the fucking place, and it's like that. It's like Hunger Games. Like, you don't understand. They're watching you through a little peephole going, we got another one. We got another one. And each time somebody falls into the trap of the matrix, you give them a check in their checkbook, and they don't give a fuck about you. And until you fucking let go of the narrative of the top news channels, the top celebrities and what they're doing and who they're fucking and who they're dating, I mean, come on. I was there too. I mean, come on. The top celebrities, who they're dating, I was there too. I was in the matrix with you guys. I remember what it was like. Oh my God, did you hear what she's dating and who she's dating, what they're doing? But no, I didn't now. And I don't give a fuck now. Please don't talk to me about that. Thank you. Yeah, I had 130,000 followers on Twitter, and Twitter will not give me my Twitter back. And it could possibly be because I started posting shit about the government. I remember when I first went through my spiritual awakening, I started saying, they're selling children and doing all this. And after that, they just will not give me my fucking Twitter back, no matter what I do. Even this fucking vote thing, the Fab 40, somebody's using my name, and there's like one of me on my picture. The next one was with a car. So if somebody ends up winning this 40 G's and they give it to somebody who claims to be Florina Kaya, I mean, unless they're going to go up to the person and take their ID and all that, which, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's like scandalous, bro. Let me tell you something. You guys, oh man, if I could tell you the reptilians, how hard they work to destroy your progress. So you have to work even harder, man. Even harder. Leonardo da Vinci, when he was at the peak of his game, when he started creating, he actually started with art, and then he started, what happens when you're a channeler that powerful, and they knew he needed to win a war, and he was trying to protect Florence, Italy at the time, and he was working with Lorenzo de Medici. The de Medici is one of the most powerful names in Florence, Italy. They helped art come to life. Like, people were like, art is the devil, blah blah blah, and they were like the ones that embraced art and film and all this stuff. And Leonardo da Vinci started with that. Then he started channeling these weapons, and he started making these weapons where he could help de Medici win the thing. But then other people took over his shit, and he told you all, look at that, it wouldn't even come out, told you all about the shit that goes on with the Illuminati. He even pointed to Jesus being in the Freemasons, carpentry. The Freemasons are architects, builders, okay? They are builders. The Masonry is building, it's carpentry. Jesus was a carpenter. The number 33, the highest degree of Freemasonry you can achieve. Jesus died at the age of 33. He wrote down that Jesus said he was the Alpha and the Omega, then showed us that Jesus and Mary, it was the Alpha and the Omega. They were doing the shit together, but they used this. Listen, there's more to this shit than we're gonna know, okay? So when you start to get the fuck out of the matrix and you stop worrying about what Kim Kardashian's wearing and what her Skims are doing right now, because they're making Kanye crazy for a reason. I don't give a fuck who you are, and you be like, Flo, you're crazy. Honey, I've been bipolar and I've been crazy. Kanye is not crazy. Even when I was crazy, I wasn't crazy. The number one thing Dave Chappelle said when he was going through what he was going through, and because he didn't accept the $40 million, he said $142 million, he said no to it because they wanted him to do some like anti-Semitic he said he used the word niggers. Okay, he wanted me to talk about niggers like that, like nigger. They wanted me to keep saying that, not like niggers, like he said, like niggers, like hateful. You know what I'm saying? When that happened to him, and he said that he's not gonna do that to his people and start, because they were telling him like, you got to do this. They wanted to place the agenda. Now when you start getting big enough, he said, when he said no and he went to Africa, what did they say? He's on crack, he's crazy. Because the first thing that people, when someone calls someone crazy, it's dismissive. You are no longer important. That person's crazy because I don't understand what they're saying. They're crazy. So how do you think he looks crazy right now? And why do you think so many people on his side, it's almost like Republicans versus Democrats, they see the truth. Those people, those of us who see Kanye for what he is, when he talks, some of the shit he says is like retarded. But who doesn't say retarded shit? But when he says shit, listen to what he's saying. He talks slow and he thinks about what he's saying because he knows he can say enough, but he can't say too much. Because if he says too much, they will replace him. Okay, I saw him on that interview and he was talking about, I didn't know that my wife was so close to Clinton, he said. She was like best friends with Clinton and I had no idea. It was my wife and I didn't even know. And then they were telling me that I'm not allowed to say I love Trump out loud. And then finally when I said it, they all went against me. And when I went against their beliefs and whatever they were forcing on the population and I went against it, then they started calling me crazy. And crazy is the worst thing you can call people. I met Kanye's uncle in the psych ward. He was a tech. Oh, he worked as a tech there? Yeah, the adrenochrome and sex trafficking for children is what runs this world in the Ellie. Boy, hello, Ellie Blunt. Ellie Blunt, light one up for me, baby. The adrenochrome. Watch the show. They don't really talk about it too much because they can't really tell you too much about it. I don't know if you guys know what adrenochrome is. Does anybody know? Does anybody not know what adrenochrome is? I'll explain it to you. Okay? Does anybody know what adrenochrome is? If you don't know, say no. I don't know. I never heard. I don't know what the fuck that is. You look like Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. Exactly. I know. Okay. A lot of people probably know. You guys should be aware. What's that? Excuse me. Okay. So one person asked. Okay. I'll tell you guys. Pay attention. Adrenochrome is a thing. When you say the fountain of youth goes through the elite and they say that they sacrifice babies, they don't do that for the joy of it. So when children from an age of born until about the age of 8 or 9, they carry even adults too, but with children it's super powerful. They carry this blood in them. It's like powerful. When a person is scared, when we're scared, and your heart, your heart's beating, boom, 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 your blood runs real fast. Your adrenaline, okay? Your adrenaline. So the adrenochrome is your adrenaline, your chromosomes being mixed up and going all crazy into your body and they're going all over. If you get killed while you're scared like that and your blood gets drunk while you're in the fear state, they get this high that it can't be compared to anything. So they drink your blood right when it's like they torture you, and while they torture the children or the adults, they torture them, and as the person is screaming, they drink the blood real fast as they're screaming, and they keep torturing them and keep getting the harder, the more scared, the more afraid the person is, adult or child, but it's more powerful within children. The more afraid they are, it's supposed to be like a fountain of youth, and it gets them real high. Real high. Like the human blood is a miracle what it can do for somebody when somebody is afraid and their adrenaline is popping. Who does this, Anna? Let's just say they do. I don't know. Because I tell you for Halloween, I said something in Halloween, right? Didn't I say something in Halloween? Spirit showed me. I was like, what about Halloween? You keep showing me kids, Halloween, October, and we're seeing a lot of things happening with children in October. But what they showed me once and for all, is that on Halloween, actually, on Halloween night, there was, I'm not going to say too much, but I'm going to write it down. Please look what I'm writing. So they showed me high level, okay. Oh, my hand is, I can't write. Oh my God, that's so weird. I can't even write it. That's the weirdest shit ever. Like, my hand got frozen. So look, it says high level man, schmoverschmidt. You know what I'm saying? It's those people. They showed me them going to a party and they were all dressed in like BDSM outfits, LGBT members. Like, these were the people that run this shit. Like BLM, Black Lives Matter, LGBT, Schmoverschmidt. All of these top elite people, they went to some big party. And this party was absolutely disgusting. I'm going to tell you, heathenistic. I'm not here to say like that's bad. They're evil because they had sex with each other. But it was horrible. I saw little boys. I saw little girls. I got to say, the buffet of disgusting perversion, it was that happened, okay? It still goes on. It's going on right now. As we're talking, there's a party somewhere in somebody's rich-ass fancy house where they rented little boys and little girls, ordered them through pizza names. I'd like extra cheese, please. Pepperoni and sausage. Can I get a hot dog? So when they say extra cheese, or I like pizza, the Pizza Gate is a real thing. The parents went there. There was kids missing. The motherfucker came out on the news and was like, yo, this place is doing something. They killed that motherfucker. 2 days later, he was dead. There was a fucking tunnel that led to a basement in this fucking pizzeria where parents were like, what the fuck? Like, why were they taking some kids down into the basement? And guess what? If you're real good and you listen up, these parents that want to be initiated and somebody's attracted to your child, which they usually like really feminine boys, really pretty eyes, green eyes, pretty hair. The girls are real, like, real little looking little. And if the parents are good and they allow these people to do what they want with their children, they'll initiate them into their little gang life, okay? This is a real thing. This ain't conspiracy theory, blah, blah, blah. Watch that Gucci commercial where it looks like the twins for Halloween, they did a special. It looked like they were showing like a back bedroom with 2 little twin kids and the boys looked older, but they looked like little boys. This is happening. Okay? Don't get it fucking twisted, okay? One of my cousin was in the ringleaders of the priest who brought children to the beach house. All the priests went to Jersey. Sickos. He died in cuffs, thankfully. That's another thing. That movie Spotlight, when they showed like all... Do you know that like the guy who made the movie, he got threatened so many times not to make this movie because it was a secret that the Vatican... All of these popes and stuff were getting caught like molesting children, and they like anybody who goes after these people, these are powerful people. That's why nobody talks about it. That's why celebrities say stuff, but they don't say anything. They'll be like, some people just, it's what they like. Like, some people, when they got money, they get a little bored and they're trying to tell you, they bored, motherfucker. I've seen them do some weird shit. I can't say nothing about it. They'll kill my family. They'll fucking clone me and make money, millions and millions of dollars off me and clone me, and that's it. Okay? And if you don't think cloning is real, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. The agenda is real. Do not get it twisted. They hide them out in their homes. Yeah, look, man, I would pray that I have protection fully, but I'm seeing people in homes. Oh, God. I'm hearing back door. Like, this is like people. It's sick. I can't even say it. I think you could imagine, like, hold on. I can't say it. This is real. This is really happening, okay? Never in your fucking life think that this is a fucking conspiracy. It is not. It is fucking not. It is real. Let me see those scissors, Tony. There. Thanks. I get super stressed out when I talk about that stuff. Super stressed out. I don't think you understand just exactly what that does to me, because in a past life, okay, I tell you why that. First of all, of course it affects me because I love kids and kids are kids. But in a past life, Spirit showed me one of the hardest things I ever had to see. They said, this is going to be triggering. It's going to hurt. But we want you to see it so you can get over finally and realize why you're so traumatized about sex and children and all that. Because I was like, I know I understand it's not right, but I really hate it. Like, to the point where I can't stand it. So Spirit showed me in a neon room. I was in a neon room, and I was probably about 7 or 8 years old. And I was in this big bright neon room, and there was a bunch of men standing in line with money in their hand. And like my parents, not my mom here, whoever they were at the time, were allowing men to come into the room. And it was a line, a big fucking line of people all in one day. I probably, oh my God. And that's why they show me. That's why I'm so passionate about it. And that's why when I see it, Spirit will show me. Okay? All right? It does. It gives me anxiety. But I talk about it openly. You know why? Because I've been in that situation in a past life. They showed me clearly. I was scared. I was in a room. It was neon. Plenty of people were, but that's for a reason. I chose as a light worker to experience that because I knew one day I was going to do something about it. And I think I did in a past life. I actually I heard Spirit tell me you've been involved in, like, they took you up to like the UFOs type shit. Like, was like, okay, bitch, you know too much. Like, we gotta take you away from this. They've shown me shit like that. I've seen things that it's unexplanatory, and people will think it's just a dream. Like, no, it's not. It's not just a dream. I know a dream from an astral projection and somebody showing me something. The hideaway rooms alone are just a disturbing idea. Yep. Exactly. There's cabinets you can't tell if it's a door. Can you pin the link I post for the people who would like to watch hold on, yeah. You got to understand, this is going on. It's like all around the world, okay? They don't care. They don't care. Where is it? I don't see it, though. Where is it? Yeah, and then like you hear about the missing children, right? Remember I was channeling the missing children? I don't see it. Can you rewrite it? I was talking about the missing children. That's another thing that I was channeling. Remember that? And then I said something about October and they're going to come out. I saw kids coming out of the skies. Like they were dropping kids down, like the missing children. I kept thinking the missing children. They don't care. Exactly. And I saw kids coming out of these crafts, and then they were taking up all of these elite people, like government issued people. They all had like suits on and cops, and they were all these like, I guess, perverts in big places. I don't know. And the kids were coming down and they were being taken up as if like, and the kids were laughing like, you're scared of me? Don't be afraid of me. It's them. You know what I'm saying? Because I looked at the kid, I was like, oh my God. And she was like, don't worry, I'm just a kid. And I was like, what's going on? And she was like, she just went, look. And I saw all the people the bad people being taken out and all the kids being freed, as if like they're gonna out of nowhere one day find all these missing kids, or something's gonna happen like that. Something's gonna, it's a big, first of all, with Trump, he was exposing all that. Why do you think they stopped him dead in his track? As soon as the motherfucker, he was talking about all that shit, everything. As soon as the motherfucker started talking about sex trafficking, his life was, they cut him off. They're like, nope, this guy got to go. Nope, he's getting too loose with it. Hell no. You know how many people would have got exposed? The Clintons alone. Oh my God. They were saying that Mother Teresa was a big part of the ring. That's what they were saying, that she was a part of that child sex trafficking ring. Maybe she didn't know she was doing that, but she was giving these people children, in the fucking, yeah, man, I could go on about this for years, bro. I've been studying this shit with Spirit for mad long, and they know me. They're like, yo, you can't talk about too much, but when they stop me, I'll shut up. But this is stuff that's already public knowledge. I'm not giving you guys no new information. Everybody already knows this. It's just a matter of who knows what, you know? So, the queen, this is a real story. This is not fake, okay? She got almost got in trouble for it, but she didn't, because she's the queen. Thank you, Julie. I will, Ellie. Let me tell you something. The queen, this is a real story. She had, they had investigated her. There was like 22 kids from an indigenous group that went to the queen's house. And remember, Princess Diana said that the queen turned into a big reptilian once. She said that. Somebody went on an interview. It was like, Princess Diana told me that she saw the queen turn into a reptile. Look at their faces. Reptilians. The reptilians are still running this world. Wake up, okay? The fish gods are still running the Vatican. Wakey, wakey, eggs and turkey bakey. The draconians are still running that shit, okay? clear my energy, please. Keep my aura protected. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not saying anything that wasn't out. It's already out already. She got investigated for this. Those 23 kids never got found again. They went to visit the queen, and they never found her again. They found out there was a school. I forgot which country, city, state it was in. There was a school that kids were missing from, and they would tell the parents, I don't know. They walked out of class, and how does my kid just walk out of school and not get found? They found a tunnel behind that school, where that tunnel led to like this really dungeony looking scary ass place. What is the easiest place to take your kids from? School. The easiest thing. They literally could plot a whole scenario where they're like, oh, these people came into the school, they like took over the school, and your kids are missing. You know how easy it is for them to get away with that? You ever think about that? Like, God forbid, I hear that school's being shot up, and God forbid, must shut up be. God, I pray for all our children. And we are protected, I'm hearing. We are protected. Imagine something like that went down in your school. You telling me you're going to stand there on the sidelines and wait for the cops to do something? Or are you going to be like me and I'm going to be like, let's go. We're going to find a window. We're going to break it open, go into the school, sneak around. And if we see the guy with the gun, just stand there until he comes around the corner and then grab him. Grab him. One of us gets shot, we get shot. Fuck it. At least we're saving hundreds of kids. Are you believing you believe that was in Canada? Yeah, they found a tunnel in a school where they were taking kids in there. Porcelain, bitch, you know me. I'm gonna be like, nah, motherfucker. I'm calling people. I'm like, yo, listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand in the corner here. We're gonna break into the school. And you go in one corner, as soon as the motherfucker turns the corner, grab that gun and start beating his motherfucking ass, bro. Beat his ass. Shoot him a couple of times in the leg, in the foot, in the dick. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, it was a battle. It was a struggle. Fuck that. You ain't gotta explain this shit, because parents will fucking honor your ass forever. Okay? Let me tell you. Don't play with the system, man. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. None of them. The second I'm able to take Eliana out of school and put her in one of those, like, you know those schools that they have right now where they can take naps and, like, relax. It's like the Google place. They get to all hang out and, like, be creative. The second I'm able to do that, I'm doing it. Or I could create my own school. I told Sphere, if I could create my own school where kids can come and they'll do their little school things, blah, blah, blah. It's like homeschooling. And we're sending in the paperwork. Like, yeah, they're homeschooling. But all day the kids get to create art, play games, do plays together. We can watch them act. We can get them music, or a room with music, a room with art, a room with dancing. And we need more creative people. We don't need more smart people in this world. We don't need more school. My mom is such a creep. Look at her. We don't need, she's like... looks at me from the corner. We don't need more intelligent people. We need more creative people in this world. The world doesn't get better by smart people who are good at business. Successful people don't make this world a better place. Creative, artistic, fun-loving, empathic, heartfelt children are the ones making this world a better place. You understand? What? Let me see. What is Ellie saying? I'm so sorry, babe. I'm just like in the midst of chat. I pretended I didn't see it. Was that a reptilian or a demon? It's a reptilian, bro. Cause like demons, people say demons, but like, you know, reptilians, they walk on all floors too, and they go climb a wall. They're like reptilians. They could stick to things, you know? I don't know. But, it is what it is. I don't hate nobody. I don't even hate reptilians. I just wish that we weren't all fighting. I always say, why the fuck we gotta fight? Why can't we all just work together? What do you want power over? You're not game. It's just, let's work together and let everybody just chill. Why are we fighting? This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life, but it is what it is. This war has gone on for centuries and it will continue on, okay? It's never gonna stop, because in a way, in a sense, it's how humans ascend, all right? With all the bad things, you know? I wouldn't look him in the eye. Accurate, Elia. Sorry. Yeah. So, you know, and then they never found those kids at the Queen's Palace, okay? Yeah, because it's the truth. It's a fact. I'll scroll it farther. Yeah, but I could scroll up, but it's like a whole bunch of different messages in different places. Hi, Poopy.
Are you so alive?
Yeah, my mama cook a papa. Good your mama boop. Can I hear you? Why are your slippers not on? Bruh. I know I didn't buy you $30 fucking house slippers for you to walk around. Get your ass inside and put your damn slippers on. Come on, let's go. I'm coming in. Come inside. Give me kissy wishy.
Right now.
Okay, right, I'm coming. Excuse me. Look at her. Who do you think you are? Right now. So anyway, so I always want to tell you guys all of that information because you needed to hear it, right? And we know, we're aware, we're not scared, we're not, let's clear the energy, let's clear the aura, spirit guides, guardian angels. Please protect us and keep us safe tonight. Well, they always do, but I'm just saying, I'm putting out a prayer, an intention of love, light, and protection because we're becoming so aware that at this point, they don't even want to deal with us no more because they're tired of us knowing everything. We're supposed to be dumb to the shit, but we're not. We're very aware, and they don't. We wanted to eat Popeye. Then he asked me what I was talking about, so I could take him in the fit, and then drop the bottom lip to expose its regular shark teeth. They look like shark teeth. Oh my god. Yeah, I think exactly. Thank you, truly. You're absolutely right. I think Spirit sent you because they don't want you to say too much. Yeah, because I am saying too much. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Let me go home. Let me go inside, okay? Spirit, live in light. Let's protect the energy, block the energy, clear our aura, clear our space. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. It's been real. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll come back on. Here's my little papa. Okay, I am, but you're just so cute and you're my
I'm freezing.
Okay, bye guys. Love you, bye. Nighty night. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I am right now.